Bonjour, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm over here, I guess. Oh, I went too far. Hi. Hi, friends. How's it going? How is it going? How is it going? What's up? Today, we're gonna be playing some random, uh, spooky dating sims that I found on the internet. I've been doing some research. I do know that they are spooky ones. I don't know if they are good. So please bear with me tonight as we look into some of these games. There's a lot of them. So there's a couple demos and one that's like a full game, I believe. But these are all like, I think I only paid money for one of them, and one of them is just one chapter. But it is by one of my favorite artists, so I found that I literally found it like 5 minutes before I started streaming. I was like, hey, this is a dating sim by this artist that I like. So we're gonna try that one first. But it is still a demo, so it's not really on like, you know, your Twitch titles or whatever the fuck. Okay. So anyways, that's my introduction to what the hell's going on tonight. In celebration of spooky season. What the fuck? Run anyway. I literally just downloaded this fool. Oh, it's a mobile game. Oh. Okay, I think this is actually made for mobile. So, it's gonna look a little silly. That should be fine. Myself. I just capture the window, I suppose. Okay. Good. I can't tell where it ends and where it begins. Probably something like that. Okay, well, I guess it's a mobile game, so it is gonna be in this weird format. But yeah, let's do it anyway. So this is a game called Gravehearts. And Gravehearts is a game about ghosts, and it's like a romance, a slow burn romance, I guess, by the artist Crew. Proof. This is the artist that makes it. So let's check it out. I don't know. Hopefully it's good. The music's kind of pretty. A little loud. Anyways, here we go. Let's fucking go. Obelisks can represent eternal life. What's your name? It's. Should we pick like a pseudonym that we use for today? What's spooky version of Sue? I was gonna say Suki, but I hate that. We could just name ourselves Spook. I just feel like the character in this would not be named Sue. Okay, I don't actually know. Yeah. I think you were just like this big buff guy. Cause this is like a visual novel. What's a Halloween? You know what? We can just name ourselves October. That's cool, right? That can be gender neutral. It's the month that we are in. Topical. What are your pronouns? Oh, fuck. When we become... If we're the giant man I saw in the beginning, I'm gonna laugh. Anyways, only 5 more miles to Blackwood. Feels like I've been driving for ages. Packing everything this morning and driving today was a bad idea. Ever since the accident, I always feel so on edge when I drive. It's exhausting. It also doesn't help that I barely slept. But that's what this move is for, right? Oh, I gotta move myself a little bit better. New place, new job, new life. As a groundskeeper for a graveyard. A dream job, really? We'll say it's a bit morbid. It might take some getting used to, but it's something different at least. And it was the first thing my finger landed on when I was looking for jobs in the paper. Now when I get there, I'm meeting with, oh god, what was his name? Randy? Andy? Andy! It was Andy, I think. You continue to drive, pondering the name that's escaped you, but then you see it just over the trees. Blackwood. Finally. This is so loud. Hi, Diva. Get down! While this is playing, my Star Pets kids. It's, it's Vet Tech Week. So, all week we are celebrating Vet Techs at work. And so there's like a ton of fucking candy. So all I did today was eat candy. let me finish it. Okay. Gotta calm down. Anyway, it's a small, quaint village that's snuggled into the bottom of a valley and surrounded by dense lush forests. Before it lies the graveyard. Oh, before it lies the graveyard. Your destination. Tall brick walls mark the borders of the graveyard. Tops of the gravestones peeking out above you as if to get a first look at the new stranger who's come to town. In front of you, you see a large, ornate entrance gate to the graveyard. Okay, we are not that guy. I thought we were this guy, and I'm like... Hello, my pronouns are she, her. A man stands in front of them. He gives you a gentle wave and a wild smile. Wild smile! That must be Andy. I mean, Randy. I mean... Wow, so many 10 streams. Holy shit, dude. Thanks for coming in. I'm just gonna say you because I cannot embarrass myself. Hey, you. Glad to see you got here safe. If you drive on a little further, you'll find the house gate. He is very handsome, though. You have your own little parking spot there. No problem. See you there. I still don't know his name. Ah! This is real life anxiety. Ah, shit. Uh-oh. One second, guys. I got a denied charge or something on my debit card. Let's see what it says. What the hell? No, I don't want it to be denied. How do I undeny it? Oh boy. Hmm. What the helly? I don't really know how to make that go through. Hmm. Let me just check something. It like it denied a auto pay thing that I had set up. Oh. Anyway, I guess I will deal with that later. I don't really know. Maybe I can go onto my account and pay separately. It was like, this is a suspicious thing, and I'm like, no, I actually am paying. I did get that. Okay, well, we still don't know this guy's name. You drive along, the large stone wall turns to iron fences, and you can properly see into the graveyard now. Stones of old signs and sizes sit upon the field of swing grass. The trees... Ugh. The trees amongst them rustle and bend, a living dance above the dead. You approach a smaller, more humble gate to your left. You turn in, driving slowly so as to not bump the stone walls on one side and the graves on the other. On your right is a small cottage tucked into a far corner of the graveyard. There's a parking spot built in next to it. You park up and step out of your car. You take in the first look of your new home. Oh, I'm living at the graveyard. Oh. Oh, hello, and welcome to Blackwood. We spoke a little on the phone, but allow me to reintroduce myself. Thank God. God bless this man. I'll date you right here and now. My name is Andrew Andy Mara. Whew. We've saved ourselves a life of regret, you guys. I'm a part-time groundskeeper here at Overlook Cemetery. If you're up for it, I can show you around and help you get settled a bit. His voice is deep and warm. Wow, why are you working in a graveyard? Everything about him feels comforting. His soft gaze, his gentle demeanor. It helps you feel at ease in your new surroundings. Yeah, sounds great. This place is beautiful. Glad you think so. It needs some work here and there, but it has its charm. So over here is a cemetery. The front area has modern graves, and then further back, the older the graves get. Oh, this is a cemetery? I've been calling it a graveyard. You can use both, but this is considered a cemetery because it's not on church grounds. Oh. There's a difference? Huh. Interesting. So over here is your accommodation. I can give you a little tour. He opens the small paint-chipped gate on the front garden. The paths are lined with wooden planters filled with what looks like vegetables. Mr. Ramsey, the groundskeeper before you, always kept such a nice garden. I'm surprised the plants are still alive, though. I keep forgetting to water them. When did Mr. Ramsey pass away? Pass away? Ha 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 ha! Nah, he's just retired. Okay, look at his big smile. Cute. His kids wanted him out of here because the stairs. His legs have been giving him trouble. He actually still lives in town. You'll probably meet him at some point. But be warned, he will tuck your ear off. He takes out a large ring of brass and iron keys that jangle loudly as they hit off each other. These are the keys to the front door. Equipment shed, back door, and basement door. I'll warn you about the basement, though. It's a little odd, to say the least. Why? What's in the basement? Sexy dungeon? Is it ghosts? You'll have to wait and see. What the fuck does that mean, Andy? You can't just say that to me. Takes the keys and unlocks the solid wood front door. Stepping inside, you look around the humble cottage. You can tell this place hasn't changed in years. Furniture is a bit dated, but it's still good. Mostly. You have the kitchen, dining room, and living room downstairs, and then upstairs is the bedroom, spare room, and bathroom. There's a spare room in this graveyard house? Who the fuck's gonna stay in my house? I live in a graveyard. I'm sorry, a cemetery. He walks across the room and small door beneath the stairs. Singles out one of the more decorated brass keys and inserts it into the lock and then turns it with a loud click. Click. He opens the door to the basement and flicks the light switch, illuminating the room below. Watch your step. It's a little steep. Though the light is warm and welcoming, there's a cold hesitation, but you follow him down the thin wood staircase. As you descend, you start seeing what actually dwells down there. Oh, what the fuck is this weird ass fucking cat clown? Absolutely not. Toys, boxes, books, instruments, clothing, a strange array of items arranged with a sort of methodical chaos. What is all this? Mr. Ramsey was a collector of the strange and unusual. That's nice. There's a fucking upside down cross on the wall. Bro, who are you, Mr. Ramsey? But mainly he took great interest in the collection of haunted items. Wow, I can't wait to live here. Okay. Ooh, glad you think so. Honestly, you're braver than me. I wouldn't be able to live above this. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that. What, are you scared of ghosts? No. But that doll there always gives me the creeps. Points to a cat doll that's sitting inside a small wooden box with a glass front. The sign reads, warning, positively do not. Positively do not. Positively do not what? Taking a closer look, the statement just stops there. Huh. You feel the temperature around you drop slightly. You might not have noticed it if it wasn't for the goosebumps on your arm. The air becomes heavy and dense, falling over you like a thick curtain. You smell the slight hint of grease paint as you are drawn into the doll's little pink porcelain eyes. There's a mischievous glint in its eye as it looks back out at you. Ramsey locked that little guy away shortly after he got it. For a moment, you had almost forgotten Andy was there. It was as if the whole room had melted away behind you. There's a fucking Ouija board on the side. Why did he do that? Well, he said it was a poltergeist. Apparently, when he first got it, the TV kept turning on by itself. I suggested it might just be a faulty wiring, but then he said he threw the remote at his head when he tried to turn it off. So he locked it away and the activity stopped. A poltergeist, you say? Have you ever opened its case? No. The other day I was tidying in here trying to get the house looking nice for you. And I knocked it a little. It didn't open or anything, but I did scream quite loud. Maybe it's time to head back upstairs. This place is starting to give me the heebie-jeebies. Isn't it? Heebie-jeebies? Wait, what did he say? Heebie-jeebies? What is the same? I'm gonna give you a hand unpacking your car if you'd like. Oh, that'd be great. I'm gonna check it out. Are you gonna release the doll? Should we release the doll, you guys? Should we release the doll? I don't know. Is that bad? Is that bad? Maybe we'll release the doll. It can be our little friend. It can be our little friend. No. He shakes his head at you. Bad liar. Leave me alone. Let me get out of here first. I don't want a book or something thrown at me. And not so casual pace, Andy makes his way up the stairs, taking 2 steps at a time. Gonna look at the cat in the box once again. Is that thing really a poltergeist? I was gonna knock. You lean in and knock the last 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. Nothing. If I open it, will it... Let's see. I'm gonna leave. There's something else better of you, but you decide not to push this cat thing any further. Probably just a doll anyway. And if it isn't, better not anger something that could be a poltergeist. I'll leave the room, but once you turn your back on the cat in the box, you feel the oppressive heaviness once more in the air. You suddenly feel a little more tired than you did before. Look back. You take a few steps back down the stairs. Looking back across the room, the cat in the box. It's still sitting there, right where you left it. Wait a moment, eyes peeled for any movement, any weird feelings, anything. Nothing changes, there's just a quiet stillness. It was all in your head. Leave the room once more and make your way back up the stairs. I just need some rest. Flick the light switch. Return the basement to darkness. You enter the living room, closing the door behind you. The atmosphere feels so much lighter up here. Looking around, Andy is nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's gone outside. Make your way outside, stepping into the cold autumn air. It fills your lungs with a refreshing chill, waking you up a little. That's nice. Oh, there's Andy. Spot him leaning against the small stone wall that marks the boundaries of the property. He turns to you with a quizzical look. Did you release the cat then? Nah, probably for the best. I don't like the idea of angering the spirits. Not that I necessarily believe in ghosts, but I like to stay on their good side just in case. Yeah, also that basement just feels strange. Feels very heavy. I don't know if it's from ghost or maybe there's mold. The basement always leaves you feeling a little, I don't know how to put it, flat, run down. Yeah, run down. Are we worried about mold? I'm more worried about mold than ghosts. We'll call someone in. Yeah, please do. In the meantime, why don't we get unpacking? Sounds good. Lead the way. We're getting unpacking. And we are unpacking the car. If you could just grab those ones, then I'll take these. If anyone breaks the fragiles, it should be me. Ha! Sounds good to me. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. As you unpack, he tells you about your role here as groundskeeper. Your job's mainly to keep the place tidy, well looked after, and make sure that the graves are safe, both from and for the living. Some people, especially children, sometimes climb on the stones. That they shouldn't do. They shouldn't, but they do. Graves could already be loose. Cosplay Makima for Saturday? Yay! I'll be Angel. I'll be Angel. I'm actually being Angel, like, not all weekend, but I do have 2 Angel costumes. Speaking of, I need to fix up my wig. It's been sitting on this wig head for like 80 years. Gotta brush it. Yippee! Yeah, I got a maid dress that I'm gonna wear and be maid Angel, which makes no fucking sense, but speaking of, I should probably I had to order like a million things from Amazon this week. I need to order it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I forgot to order mascara. Anyways, they could fall and hurt somebody. Graveyards are more for the living than the dead, so you need to keep the place presentable. Anyway. I'll try to be here every other day, but I'm always happy to come in whenever and help if needed. As a team, you and Andy make quick work of bringing boxes from the car and into the house. You place the final box on the floor and let out a small sigh of relief. Job done. Well, it looks like the last of them. Oh, actually, what time is it? He takes out his phone and checks the time. Oh shoot, it's getting late. I might have to run. That's okay. Thank you so much for your help today. No problem at all. Always happy to lend a hand. You walk over to the front door and open it for him. Right. I'll see you soon. Have a good evening. You too, and thanks again. Just walking down the path and suddenly turns in his tracks. Oh my god, I almost forgot your keys. He hands you your house keys and a piece of paper with a number hastily written on it. Just in case you have an emergency or any questions, feel free to call anytime. Thank you. Have a good evening, October. That's our name. By the way, if you guys don't know. Get somewhere else, okay? He smiles at you warmly and waves as he makes his way out of the cemetery gates. You even smile, then you realize you're alone. And it's quiet now. You're not used to this amount of quiet. No cars, no buses, no sirens, no people, no dogs barking, just quiet. Close my eyes and enjoy. Closing your eyes, you can take in other senses. Your ears are tuned to the hushed songs around you. The gentle sound of wind blowing through the trees, distant bird song. You can hear the river nearby. It's not really quiet if you listen. If you look out to the cemetery, the sun is getting low and casting beautiful golden glow over the gravestones. Maybe it'd be a good idea for you to get acquainted with the grounds. Explore a little while it's still light. We're gonna go to the older area. You wander down the gentle slope toward the older area of the graveyard. Start seeing dates: 1960s, 1900s, 1880, 1820s. The older the graves get, the larger and more ornate they become. As the decades descend, whoa, the more the stones are consumed and destroyed by time and nature. Large and old trees darken the canopies above you, and the ground is covered by a blanket of thick ivy that smothers anything that falls into it. The place doesn't look like it's been tended to in years. Well, I guess Andy did say that graveyards are for the living. Maybe the living just don't come around this part of the cemetery anymore. That's kind of sad. Huh. Carry down the muddy path, your feet almost getting stuck behind you as the mud clings to your shoe. You read over the older graves. Some of their names have broken off or worn away. You can still make out a couple though, and some dates too. Amelia McKay, 1800. Ezra Honeygold, 1701. Damn. Something Leslie, 1699. Wow, some of these are really old. Does that one say he fuffered? As you continue down the path, something shining through the trees catches your eyes. Standing there like a lighthouse atop a hill, guiding you from the sea on ivy. Whoa, an obelisk. Fuck. Belong to someone important. Large monument welcomes you as you approach it. The gaps in the canopy allow the sun's light to fall through the trees and gently warm your face. The epitaph reads, "The Hero of Blackwood." This grave is in dedication to Jolie and the many unnamed souls interred into his protection. May me always be under his watchful eye. 1453. Damn. To the other day is left blank. This grave was erected by the people of Blackwood 2003. Though the grave's modern, makes sense why it's so clean. He steps back. The ground is soft here, like the soil is loose. Hey, what the heck? Who's giggling? Huh? You turn around quickly to face the laughter. There's nobody there. I swear it sounds like multiple voices laughing together. Hello? Is anyone there? Call out, but there's no answer. Your chest tightens and your hair stands on end. For a moment, everything feels still. You're on edge and alert, but you're not afraid. Whatever was giggling, it didn't feel sinister. Hold on. You feel something. Feels like there's something in your hand. Look down and open your grasped fingers. A leaf? Look at Kit thrown on the floor. What is this? You don't remember picking it up, but it looks like it belongs to a rowan tree. Thanks. What a kind gift. Place the leaf gently in your pocket. Soft warmth washes over you. I've pleased the spirits on this day. Maybe it's the joy of the spirits, or maybe it's just from the setting sun. Either way, you feel at ease. Maybe I should start heading back before it gets too dark. You take a few steps to leave, but you just can't shake this feeling that you're not alone. Far from it, in fact. The feeling of multiple eyes upon you, all coming from one location. From the obelisk. You gaze upon the stone a little longer before you turn and head back the way you came. You're met with an odd sound, a dull banging. What is that? Oh! You move to where the sound is coming from and you see a man standing beside one of the graves. Seems to be kicking it. Oh hell no, I'm not dealing with this. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Stop that! You hurriedly walk toward him, but he seems to be ignoring you. Hey, I said stop that! Oh, hello! Your fucked up face, dude. No, I don't think I will. What the hell, bruh? Who are you? He continues to kick the stone. What the fuck? We are enemies. I really like his little braids. There's that weird energy again, like what you felt in the basement. But this time it smells like gunpowder and stale cigarettes. You look at the man. His eyes are red. His clothes are tattered and his cheeks flushed gray. He also seems to be missing quite a bit of skin. Weird question, but are you dead? Hey, you can't just ask someone if they're dead. Am I gonna kick the stone now? Yeah. He just like, yep. So you're like a ghost? Ghost, spirit, annoyed, whatever you want to call it. Why are you kicking that grave? I need this guy to come out of his little hidey hole, so I can personally drag him down to hell myself. But he just stays in there. Like the worm he is. Come face your judgment, asshole. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is he exactly? Ben Ratchet. Or as I like to call him, Bum Ratchet. What the fuck, bro? Good one. Thanks. He kicks the stone again. It doesn't seem to be doing any damage to it. Though it seems like he's just trying to be annoying more than anything. You read over the epitaph. This stone was erected in dedication to Ben Ratchet, born 1858, died 1888 in Arizona, USA. It says the grave is a dedication. Maybe he's not in there? Oh no, he's here alright. I've been haunting him for over 100 years. Where he goes, I go. Oh, are you guys in love? Ah, you guys are in love. You guys are in love, I see. Wait, am I gonna get in the way of whatever you guys have going on? Ha! Fucking little gremlin. Say, I've never seen you around here before. Didn't know there were any burials going on today. If you don't have a stone, go talk to Ledger while you can still remember your name. Oh, I'm not dead. Huh? He thought I was dead. That music's really good. How can you see me then? I have no idea. So before talking to me, you ain't never seen a ghost before? Well, before today I thought I hadn't. Well, today's a special day then. All the more special for meeting you. Heh. Well, ain't you just a charmer? You know, I didn't expect ghosts to be so hard. To be so hard? Excuse me? I mean, like, I can't see through you. Hard! What, did you expect me to be floating around all in white going, ooh? Kinda. Yeah, a little bit. Well, sorry to disappoint. No, he's got a Western accent now. What's your name then? I'm October. The new groundskeeper. The new groundskeeper, huh? Interesting. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then. Name's Wyatt. In life, I was a doctor, and in death, well, I just kick this grave here. Kick this here grave. You know, it's been a while since I've gotten to talk to anybody. And have that person be living? Well, I'll be damned. Looking you over, he lets out a little chuckle. It truly has been a delight meeting you, October. I'll be seeing you around. And with a blink, he's gone. The sudden empty, still air in front of you confirms it. He's definitely a ghost. I ran out of candy. I ran out of candy. Oh. And for some reason, you can see them and talk to them? How? What? That was just a straight up dead guy. Just a fucking dead guy. Ghosting around. Your head spins as though as thoughts flood your mind. What was that laugh in the woods? And what the hell is in my basement? You rub your face and try to center yourself a little. I just need to go back to the house and lie down or something. You replay the weird moments from today in your head. Some things can be written off a little more easily than others. Maybe the basement just felt weird because it was dank. Maybe you mindlessly picked up that leaf and the giggle you heard was some bird or a bug. Okay, maybe that one was a little harder to write off. The main thing you can't find an explanation for is you did have just a full-on conversation with an undead cowboy. You know what? Yeehaw! Ghosts are real. That's pretty cool. And them being handsome? Well, that's an added bonus. Wonder if he was the only ghost I could talk to if there's more. You step into your house and are stopped in your tracks. Your house is a mess! Your belongings are everywhere. Clothing strewn on the floor, boxes tipped, everything you own thrown thoughtlessly around the room. What the hell happened? Your eyes dart about looking for who or what could have done this. Is there an intruder? Did you say something to piss off Andy, maybe? Or maybe Mr. Ramsey returned to reclaim his home. Then you see it. This little fucker. Standing in the middle of the floor. The clown cat from the basement. The poltergeist. It's loose! Ah, what the hell? That's all we get? No! I want to talk cowboy more! That's so sad. Look at all the other people we can talk to. Hot cowboy guy. This person. Maybe these two are the ones that fight each other. That person looks interesting. Maybe like a priest without... Ooh, with like one leg. And a pretty lady. Hands are burnt. How exciting. Alright, well that was Gravehearts, the demo. I have one other demo. This one is called Lost in Limbo. I don't know if this one's spooky. But we will try it out here. This other one. That looks to be a full game. Whoa. Whoops, nope. Playing like a cutscene or some shit.
You've changed this timeless life of mine.
Whoa. Wow, that was romantic.
Designed to keep you sane.
If you want to survive, you better learn how to get back up quickly.
I wouldn't want our arrangement to cause you any pain.
What matters is it worth risking your life to find out?
Damn, that guy's hot.
Will remember you.
Maybe we could just care about each other instead.
Whoa. Interesting. Interesting. Personality system. Alright, anyways, this one, I wonder if this is on here. Oh, yeah, this one does have a page, so we will add it in there. Anyways, this is also a demo, that I found. I don't know how far this one goes, but if it gets a little too long, we're gonna move on to a different one because I do have an actually very spooky dating sim that involves, like, I don't know, it's like death or something. I don't know. I also have a Yuri like tsundere romance one that's like it's like you're like running away from like evil yandere lovers or something. And then there's another one that I downloaded that is like, what does it say? Free horror visual novel about an ill-fated journey across Sinlos, a lake where gruesome monsters lurk beneath the surface. With times being so dire, you'll need to decide what and who is going to be sacrificed. Anyone can be saved, but not everyone can be. I think that one is also dating. Yes. Oh. We got all sorts of things. Alright, fellas. Let's check it out. This is just the demo. I don't know how long it will be. Game contains flashing lights, may be unsuitable for people with photosensitivity. Oh, you know what? I should hold on, let me wait, go back. Hold on, let me just reopen the game. Because I wanted to check the content warning. Some of these games have some, like, there were a couple that I wanted to play, because they were a little bit more spooky, but the content warnings were like enough to make me be like, nah, maybe not. Why is it so quiet? Will love be the key to your freedom or the first chapter of your down?
This timeless life of mine. I'll be by your side to keep you sane.
If you want to survive, you better learn how to get back up quickly.
I wouldn't want our arrangement to cause you any pain.
What matters is it worth risking your life to find out?
I will remember you.
each other instead.
I don't know if this one's very spooky, but it's fine. No content warnings. Violence, death, male horror, body horror, jump scares, disturbing imagery, flashing images, mistreatment of the main character, mind control. Game is rated 17 plus. Okay. Winchester. Thank you for the happy ads, Kiraden. Also, how are you doing, Kiraden? Maybe we'll name ourselves. Oh. Hello, let me type. Hello. We'll name ourselves Sue October. I'm good. How is Sue this evening? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. I don't know what else to name that. I think I've eaten too much candy today, though. My tummy's kind of upset from all the candy I've been eating. Oh wait! Isn't my last name? Yeah, we'll just keep it October. You sure this can't be changed later? I don't know. Am I sure? Yes. Hogtober. Oh damn, that would have been a good one. In my dreams, I see a black tower. It has no beginning and no end. No doors and no windows. No past and no purpose. It was there before our kind took its first breath, and it will be there long after we take its last. It knows not of time or reason. It is greater than life and truer than death. I used to be afraid of it. Every time I closed my eyes, it was there, waiting, immobile and ever-present. Where you crunch an apple and feel absolute bliss. Me, constantly. I wonder if I should just eat an apple. Let me check if the apples are still good. I often wondered what it wanted from me. As infinite as it was, it lacked a voice. My questions remained unanswered night after night. Now I know I should have listened more closely. It was a clear warning, one I was determined to ignore. Even if the answer had been right before me, would I have been willing to understand? Would I have been able to turn my back on what was dearest to me? What the fuck? That's deep as fuck. Yeah. Yes, I do wonder. Why am I telling you this now? Who's that? Maybe, even after everything, I still harbor love for you in my heart. Who are you? You think you outsmarted me, don't you? What will come next is inevitable. You are only delaying what was written in the foundations of the universe long, long ago. This was bound to happen. You are meant to fail, and I am meant to succeed. But why do you insist on continuing this charade? 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 Are you truly this desperate? Or have you finally gone mad? See, you think yourself is special, don't you? The chosen one, the savior, the hero. It must hurt knowing you are none of those things. It must make you lie awake at night, knowing someone else now has what was once yours. What the fuck? I have no clue what's happening. What's crueler than having no place to go, but having no one to be? And yet you say nothing, even now as you stand at the edge of the abyss. You refuse to so much as mumble a word. Oh, the dots be wiggling. They be wiggling. You could beg for forgiveness, for help, but you won't. Time is not on your side, betrayer. You will soon have to face me. I will erode the hope of those who denied me. I will feed the fear of the disloyal and the broken, and when they look to the sky begging for salvation, they will hope to see me. What the? What? Who am I talking to? And my wanderer. My dear wanderer will be the key to a new and glorious... I saw that said bitch. A new and glorious bitch. A new and glorious birth. I can barely read it because of how wiggly the letters are. Remember, betrayer, the Midnight Tower is not my prison. It's my fortress. Wow! So wiggly! Sue? That's me. Sue. Sue! Oh, I squint as the light leaking through the windows pierces my eyeballs. I've come back to my senses. Or perhaps my senses have come back to me. With such sluggishness, I doubt I'm actually awake. Yeah, literally. Literally came up. Sue, are you okay? That's my mom? Nice. What? My neck throbs as I raise my head to meet my mom's eyes. A thread of drool falls on my folded arms. Ew. Jesus, don't scare me like that again.
You were sleeping with your eyes open. Do you know how terrifying that is?
What time is it? Almost 8. Wow, that makes nearly 6 hours of sleep. She slaps my shoulder, picking up the empty mug next to my laptop. Not funny. This has to end, Sue. You have a bed. You need to sleep. I look through the window, the fog of sleep slowly lifting from my mind. There's an impending headache building at the back of my head, like it has been all week. That dream is getting longer with each passing day, more detailed and more permanent. I could remember it all like when I was a kid. I close my eyes. You're pale. Mom brings a hand to my forehead. The scent of ground coffee reaches my nostrils. My nostrils! Bringing half a smile to my face. You don't guess the dream I had. She yanks her palm away of me as though I caught fire. No. Makes it 5 days in a row. We can confirm it back to haunt. It's back to haunt you. Woo!
Ugh, don't joke about that. Do not joke about that.
I hate. Don't use my full name, please. Please. Stop it. Tell me it still scares you. It's just a nightmare, Mom. Don't tell your grandma that. In fact, let's continue never mentioning it to her. I know, you're way more worried about it than I am. You know that, right? Well, I'm your mother. I'm supposed to be. But my child has creepy dreams about an evil talking tower since she was able to speak was not in the parenting manual. It'll be fine. It's just stress, like last time. You have to take care of yourself. And that's what I'm doing. No, this is right here's exactly the opposite. She points to the plethora of papers scattered across the kitchen island. A myriad of job postings, my own CVs and flyers I've collected. You know what Miss Vaughn said back then, right? About stress and anxiety and trauma? I know, Mom. Maybe we could make an appointment and see if, I don't know. You know, Grandma wouldn't like that. A shiver visibly runs down her spine at the thought. Looks over her shoulder at the kitchen doorway, but the ominous shadow of my grandmother hasn't been summoned. Yet. No, she wouldn't. But I don't care. If you need it, we do it. Dad can cover for us. He called, by the way. He said he'll let you know when he lands. Great! Heals me 2 souvenirs this time. Get in line. Damn, Mom. What the fuck? Breakfast? Or... I got a rejection email. It'd be funny if Jobs actually sent you rejection emails. I don't know. Bum bum. What do I want? Black tea. Yay, we found the tea. So I must have come back home after whatever the fuck happened to me. No rush, Sue. You know that, right? You left that terrible job.
Dad and I talked about it. Worried about you. You've got to take care of your health first. And that includes this.
Her finger taps my temple. I straighten my laptop screen as if the pixels could make the uncomfortable knot in my chest disappear.
You can stay here as long as you need. Take things slow. Talk to us when you need it.
Wow, supportive mom. She grabs the hand I keep hovering over the keyboard, squeezing it tight, and only then do I realize I'm trembling. I know, I just... Whoa, oh, personality things. I don't know what these mean. Worked so hard. I did it. Everyone told me what to do. Go to college, study hard, you'll work your dream job. I dejectedly pushed the papers away as if that could quell my frustration. Look where that got me.
But that effort is yours. No one can take that. Your titles, your work, your growth from you. You worked to support yourself, studied like a beast, and stood on your own 2 feet.
You're making me uncomfortable, Mom. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm an adult, and I'm not sure how to be one. Not sure if I know how to be one. Wow. Just going through a rough
Hard
patch.
to yourself, honey.
Try. Thanks, Mom.
Working so hard on
Thanks,
yourself.
Mom.
Life is already a pain as it is. Your wise and good-looking mother has to leave now. Be a dear and finish with the boxes today, would you?
Be a dear.
Huh?
Visit a new seer. Oh, apparently Evie likes seers. Fuck is Evie? I always tell her to stay over for a few weeks, see if living with Grandma for a while knocks those ideas out of her head.
Mm-hmm. See you later, honey.
Is my grandma dead? She a ghost? I heave a long sigh. Another day of applying for jobs awaits me. Just like yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. Soft breeze waltzes in through the open window. I pick up a pen next to me and start mindlessly doodling on a paper. I know things could be worse. They could be better too. Maybe I should read one of Evie's mindfulness books. Join a yoga group, or actually go back to therapy. Doing what I can, but after all these years, after everything I've given up, there's this gnawing fear that if I made a mistake so far back in time that it's too late to fix it. What the fuck happened? What is going on? What the fuck? All that I have to show for my circles is the ominous nightmare stuck in my brain once again. Long tendrils of grotesque darkness, the stench of blood and decay, the familiar voice. I've just been waiting all along. Yes, waiting. Waiting for the tides of time to change, for the one who will tip the scales, for the inevitable consummation of a destiny that cannot be denied any longer. Waiting for you, Sue. Ah!
Early.
Fucking Christ, Grandma. What the fuck, dude? Ugh. Ouch! The pen snaps in half in my closed fist. Ink splutters out, slipping between my fingers and dripping down my wrist.
Huh?
Child, what did you do? Wow. Thick droplets fall on the white paper and a dark silhouette slithers up to its surface, made of scrawls and scratches. I don't...
Oh.
What the... Grandma erases the distance between us in two long strides, tearing the drawing away from me. Hey! I watch helplessly as she straightens the page with a slap. Shadows surrounding the wrinkles on her forehead. Oh. Like a bowl of lightning, she frantically darts around the kitchen, opening cabinets in search of something.
So, the travelers were right. You lied to me.
What the fuck, Grandma? I lower my head, concealing a deep breath I know will only piss Grandma off. I didn't. I asked you if that thing was back and you said no. That is lying. We didn't want to worry you. You just came back from the hospital and...
What?
We... Of course Olivia's behind this stubborn child. She's not. Both of us thought it was better not to tell you. Nothing to worry about, Grandma. I'm going through a hard time and...
No.
You are back, and the curse is too. She glares at me, and then the drawing. There's a matchbox in her free hand. Grandma, don't. The flames, rabid and starved, quickly eat away at the paper, illuminating Grandma's face in the reddish glow. When are we gonna get to see the hot guys, though? Who's this Grandma? Who's my grandma? I cough and wave my hand about as smoke billows out. Thick and pitch black, Grandma lets the ashes fall to the floor without flinching, watching them gather in front of her.
You won't claim my family, nor my house. This is my home, and you are not welcome.
You are not welcome. I remember something under her breath. A prayer, most likely. The gray and red ashes build up at her feet. From the pocket of her apron, she takes out a small bottle of liquid. Holy water. Holy water. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I got a fraud notification on my card, but it's this thing that I paid for. I have to call them. Poopy. Guess I can do that after stream. They said 24 hours a day I can call them. What is that? There are no gods here. In the blink of an eye, she sips at the ashes and throws them away. Another prayer follows as she holds her ever-present pendant in both hands. There's no curse either.
How many times must I tell you? Your mother won't understand.
It sounds like there's definitely a curse here, you guys. I did lie to her. I just didn't expect to drift off and out myself like this. That was I thinking. I can't keep going like this. I'm booking an appointment somewhere today. She ties the ribbon around my chest. Breathe in. The ribbon squeezes my ribcage. Grandma walks backwards, stretching the ribbon tie. What is happening? Ow. At least the breathing exercise is calming. I indulge her for a good while until the long, silky edge of the ribbon is coiled into a spiral, resting now against the knot in my chest. Done. I sigh. Grandma ties the ribbon with deft hands and throws it back in her pocket. Ahem. Thanks, Grandma. And the travelers. Thanks, travelers, for blessing me in the house with their protection. Blah, 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 blah. Grandma getting her coffee ready. Not so stealthily rummaging around to find the whiskey to add to her morning beverage. Damn, Grandma! Adding whiskey? No, I'm still... Oh my god. I start to organize the kitchen island to keep my hands busy, feeling my emotions rise with each flyer. I don't know why I thought that was a different word. Do I? When the sound of the doorbell cuts her off. That's Evie.
Huh?
Again? Yep.
That girl spends more time here than in her house.
Maybe if you went out a little bit, you wouldn't see her that often. Open the damn door. Instead, I stand up and get the coffee pot running again. She has a key. She just rings the doorbell as a threat.
What?
Why does she have a key? She spends more time here than in her house, like you just said. Cheeky scoundrel.
Good morning, family.
She's so cute! Oh my god, look at her little tattoo. She's a cat in a blanket and a cat with a wizard hat. Oh, and then there's another cat around her arm. The fuck is that thing? Look at her fucking sick ass skirt. Damn, she's really cool. Wait, does she have more tattoos on her belly? Why is this chick hanging out with me? Evelyn. Abuelita. She kisses each of Grandma's sun-kissed cheeks. By the tiny and quiet contented smile Grandma's wearing when Evie pulls away, one couldn't tell she was complaining just a second ago.
Jeez, what's with the smell? Don't tell me you burned something again.
What's this? Ah. I want to look at... Oh, this without the thing on it. She's so fucking cool. I'm in love with her. Go back to your house. Oh, nope, she doesn't have anything on her belly. Look at her sick tattoos and her cool ass skirt. Oh my god, she's trans. I'm in love with her. I'm gonna kiss her forever. I'm gonna kiss her forever. Where's my kiss? So jealous. The grin on my face strains my cheeks as Evie throws her arms around my middle and plants a noisy kiss on my temple. Huzzah! I feel refreshed being kissed by Evie, my queen. That's better.
Can give you one on the lips if you want.
I want that. Nope, I gotta calm down. That she is not a romance option. I smack her wrist. Not in front of the old woman.
Oh, don't mind me. I like to watch.
What the fuck, Grandma? Grandma likes to watch? What a oh my god. Oh my god, look, she's got a little like thing on her braid. Grandma. Not that you two would be any entertaining.
Huh?
Any entertainment? Yeah, there's just Evie's eyes dart between us. What did you do to her?
Huh?
Tries to find mine as I pour coffee in the oldest mug we have. Her favorite. Me? She's clearly pissed. You did something. She lied to me. Throw my head back, hoping whatever gods exist out there can see the whites of my eyes as well as my grandma can. Oh, about the tower? Evie? Uh-oh. You knew? The rattle of cups and stools mixed with the ear-piercing sound of shouts. Loud enough to physically push Evie away in sheer terror.
I mean, I didn't know. Well, yes, I knew, but
I'm scared.
uh, um,
I bring a hand to my forehead as she fumbles on quite spectacularly. At least Mom won't have to keep the secret anymore. It's fine, Evie. Grandma rubs her hands on her skirt, surely in an attempt to not murder me. What do I get for trying to keep my children safe? This! Lies! Sue didn't want you to worry, miss. Don't you dare, traitor.
huh?
Evie's loud, heartbreaking gas hurts even me. I sit between them, flailing my arms to dispel the tension. Okay, so we are going to take these boxes outside and go to take a walk. We'll be back for lunch. Where do you think you're going?
To visit a new seer. His name is Master Lysander. You haven't heard about him?
No.
He's the talk of the town. She takes out a shiny flyer and forces Grandma to take it. Distraction tactic seems to work as she squints her droopy eyes to try and make sense of the bold yellow letters. Then she slaps the page with her fingers in clear disdain. Girl, you've got to stop going to these okay, hold on. The Cacuartos? I wouldn't have to look for answers elsewhere if you'd given me to them. Whoop, if you gave them to me. I can't read. I'm gonna marry Evie. So cute. Blah blah blah. The future is already written and one shouldn't gaze into it if they're not ready to face it. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Where is this master? Street behind town hall, where the old tobacco store was.
What?
I told you not to go near the main square. Grandma's called the main square for a reason. I can't exactly avoid it.
That building. That hideous clock. Peh. It should have been burnt to the ground back in the Civil War.
Damn, Grandma. Okay. You got some opinions. You're talking about Feyborn's biggest symbol. Symbol of decay. She's unhinged. Grab those, Evie. We don't want to be late to your appointment. Again. I pick up a mixture of fine cardboard boxes holding painful memories and old trash. The last batch, thank God. To come here and talk some sense into my granddaughter, not drag her along into your senseless search for divine knowledge. As if you didn't do that yourself.
I wouldn't call it divine knowledge, miss. Just a bit of insight. What's so wrong about wanting to connect with the unknown?
I would do anything for you, Evie. I'll drag my suit with you. See you later, Grandma. We gotta go. Gotta go, Grandma. Got everything? Let's see. Got my phone, wallet, keys. I swore I... Motherfucker. Even though her narrowed eyes mean she'd love nothing more than to piss me off a bit. Okay. Oh, she grabs me by the wrist. Oh, before I can flee. For a nonagenarian, Grandma has the strength of a builder. Not now, please. I promise when I come back I'm sorry. What the fuck? Arm falls limp as she slowly loosens her grip. About everything.
I know I'm not a very good grandmother.
Ah.
Just like I wasn't a great mother. I haven't been fair to you, child. I know. I can't expect you to trust me blindly any longer.
The pause that follows is suffocating. I throw glances around the room, wondering if perhaps I didn't really wake up, and I'm still trapped in a dream that won't end well for me. I see. Exactly what I've been wanting for years, for her to talk to me honestly, without fairy tales or made-up monsters and curses, and then all that's happening, my mouth has run completely dry.
There are things I haven't told you. Things I haven't told anyone. Things I've done. And things I didn't.
You are right. You're not a child anymore. You deserve to make your own decisions. Wind blows gently, causing the curtains to dance. Grandma's tired eyes fix on me with uncharacteristic wistfulness. Why the sudden change? Whoops. You know why. A dusty stain is the only thing that remains of my accidental artwork. Can't hide forever. This time we face the consequences. A blunt shiver runs down my spine. The idea of checking if she has a fever crosses my mind, but I'm frozen on the spot, unsure what to say or do. Okay. We'll talk when you come back. If I come back. She pulls away. Saliva pools in my mouth as I forget how to swallow, and I dumbly nod instead. Sure, I'll be back soon, okay? She lay down a bit, watch TV. Or something. She nods and turns away to the counter, the usual first flicker in her eyes is nowhere to be seen, replaced by a veil of absence, tricks my brain into thinking I'm sharing a room with a complete stranger. The moment I manage to get a grip, I scurry away, heart hammering against my ribs. The carefully whispered notes of a prayer reach me as I press myself against the wall of the corridor, feeling it closing around me. Dude, we're gonna be late. Taking one last calming breath, I sprint to the front door. Oh. When the time comes for her to jump into the abyss, do not let her doubt, or it will not. When am I gonna jump? I make a beeline for the porch and close the door behind me without a second thought. I know that if I give myself room to ponder, I'll cancel my outing with Evie and rush back to Grandma's side. Everything okay? I gather up the boxes and my strangely cold arms relax my jaw and hopefully stop myself from making any faces. Yeah, Grandma had my keys. Loaded with boxes, we start walking down the street. The town buzzes with its ordinary life, full of faces that I recognize even after being touched by the passage of time. Ooh, we delete the cardboard boxes and head into the streets behind the town square. So, are things going better at home? No, you just had a glimpse of my everyday life back there. Come on, Sushi, worry about you. I know she does. I really do. And I try my best to understand her, try to meet her halfway, but halfway doesn't work for her, usually. Usually? Just apologized to me. She looks so sad, like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have kept the secret from her. You did what you thought was right. She's been very, how to say this? Helpful? Well, I guess being bombarded by fear of an ancient curse of Feyborn day and night hasn't exactly been helpful, yeah. I get it. The sudden change of mind can be suspicious, but... Wait, you're not telling me the whole story. Oh, that's... No. It's nothing to worry about. I'm not telling you, baby. Shut up, what happened? Conflicting orders. Boo. Bring my hands on my face, applying extra pressure just to chastise myself. Let's sit down. Oh no, that bad? No, but I know you. Make our way to a nearby bench, shielded on the thick branch of a tree. Try to organize my thoughts, but fail miserably. Well, I didn't sleep well. You know I have been catching much sleep lately, right? Aha. And I was exhausted. Aha. So I started doodling a bit, you know, thinking, drawing lines and circles and whatnot. That's the definition of doodling, yeah. My mouth opens and only a croak makes it out. There's no way of describing what happened this morning without sounding like a lunatic. I made this drawing. Damn it. There's no right way to say this. I drew the tower, you know, the thing from my dreams. I drew it. And Grandma caught me and burnt it. That's why the kitchen stank. The whole world stills. A leaf from a nearby tree falls and Evie doesn't make a sound.
You drew the tower of your nightmares. Unwillingly. Unconsciously.
Yep. Maybe? Tongue darts out to wet her lips once. Twice. She fixes her hair, her mouth opening and closing again, and she fights her emotions and thoughts so vividly I could well be inside her head as I watch her. You know, maybe you should start listening to your grandma a bit more. In fact, maybe we should cancel this and go back. No way, not a chance in hell. Dude, what the fuck are you saying? Listen, I get it. I'm honestly a bit spooked too. Spooked? Spooked? You're a bit spooked? I'm going back to therapy. You know what they told me last time? That childhood Therapy my ass. This is beyond that, Sue. Evie, no.
You know I've always respected your science-loving, eternally skeptical ass. You know it, but this is too much. Even you should agree with me.
Fine, listen. You can come with me and talk to my grandma later. But let me have my last day as a skeptical ass, or my last day as a granddaughter that doesn't believe in Feyborn's curse. Then you two can start with your rituals and spells and whatever you want, and I won't complain. This is serious, Sue. And that's why I'm going back to therapy to tackle it, and why I'm willing to let you two fix me spiritually, or do whatever it is that you two want to do to me. She purses her lips, but her silence means that she's at least giving it a thought. You know how hard it is to have a friend that doesn't believe in the occult, right? Hey, right back at you. It's not any easier for me. Having a long sigh, she leans back on the bench and looks up at the sky. I find myself imitating her, trying to digest the conversation we just had. You know that time I thought there was a ghost in my closet? I look at her, my mouth ticking upwards at the memory. Which one? She pushes me away with an elbow. Asshole, after Uncle Cristobal passed. Oh, that one. You said it smelled weird, like lilies. You didn't pay me to open the closet, but you did it so bravely. There's a closet, and there's no ghost inside, like I said. I know. I look up again and my gaze drifting between the leaves. The sun warms my cheeks. The scent of lilies, annoyingly sweet, drifts back to me as I work through the remnants of the past. I don't know what Evie's thinking, but I do know she's scanning her own memories, maybe trying to search for moments where she could have done something else to help me. to help her best friend with scary dreams and a cool Spider-Man backpack. Cute. Ah, she's so cute. Wordlessly, she gently pulls me towards her, pressing my head against her shoulder. From her bag, she produces a cereal bar, handing it to me in silence. Ah. She kisses my hair before I offer her a little clump of honeyed cereal. She munches on it in silence and I do the same, both lost in our thoughts, yet anchored by each other's presence. But the smell stayed, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Here we are. After weaving through the narrow streets surrounding the main square, passing stores way older than both of us. I thought that said vampire. We reach our destination. Evie stops with a bounce and daintily bats her eyelashes at me. In front of us lies nothing like the old tobacco store I remember. Who's Master Lysander? Ugh, stretch break. Ugh. One-story building looks as though it was forcibly wedged between the other two. The sod is pristine, untouched by weather, time, completely out of place. When did you say this place opened? I don't know, a while ago. Evie, this wasn't here last week, not even close. Baseless of the caliber would have taken months, and I don't recall ever seeing the place under construction. Come on, Sue, it doesn't spawn out of nowhere. Is the skeptic finally letting her sixth sense talk? I can't believe it. No, it's nothing to do with Costas' ugly store. Completely different building. Isn't that what renovations are about? I clamp my mouth shut. My eyes dart between Evie and the shop behind her. Still have time to go back. No.
I can't believe I'm the one being obnoxiously rational here. This place was here last week, and the week before. If a little less pretty. You've not left the house much. It's natural you didn't notice.
You wanna go back home or wait here? No, I'm going with you. You can protect me if something happens? She pinches my shoulder and I gently push her away. Exactly. Let's go, my knight in shining armor. I would do anything for you, Evie. Ding dong. Hello. The low humming of cheap mystical music. Holding the door open, I examine the well-lit waiting room. Every esoteric shop looks the same to me. Same colors, same decorations, same smell. Sandalwood and rosemary. Grandma would hate it. Psst, the door. Ah, sorry. Rub my hands, my shirt, smearing my fingertips on the fabric. Why is it so hot in here? July, Sue. The AC is on. Don't worry. I don't reply. We both sneak further in, eyeing the many trinkets decorating the room. Business card slips off its neat stack on top of the table in the middle of the room. I put it back into place and notice a bunch of flashy flyers next to it. Glitter falls from the pages onto the floor when I open the thick, glossy fold-out paper. Happiness is just a teardrop away. That's from Shrek. That's from Shrek. Waiting list 2 months. What the fuck? And so he's like a psychic? Like he reads psychic. I'm gonna eat a chip, guys. Sorry. The solution to break the curse that falls on this city lies nowhere else but in my powerful mind. No way. This guy also thinks the town is haunted? That's two. If I had a nickel for the amount of times people think there's a curse in the Fable one, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that happened more than once.
Mm-hmm.
He's a busy man.
Huh?
Is that you, Master Lysander? Sorry, I was starving to death. I gotta get some chips in me. I gotta get that dog in me, but the dog is chips and cheese. Delicious.
Don't get too bored.
And I'm just sitting out here by myself, I guess. Unsure what to do with myself, I sit down on one of the couches, gasping when I sink down in the mushy pillow. Two hours? This bitch is gonna sit here for 2 hours. Oh, I already read that part. Take a nap. Sounds normal. I just want to meet like a one romanceable character. I can't relax. There's an annoying tingle at the back of my head, mingling with the remnants of this morning's headache. Slowly returning now that there's some peace and quiet around me. My brain starts to wander places I would rather not go. My attempts to pull my thoughts away are useless. Why is Grandma apologizing now? You know I lied to her. Must have hurt. She most likely thinks I don't trust her, which is fair, an unreasonable thing to think. I ran out of cheese. I've been trying to steer her away from the superstitious. You know what? At some point, you should just listen to her, dude. A text from Evie, who should not be texting while getting her fortune read. Attached to the text is a poorly taken photo of what seems to be a bunch of rocks thrown on top of a round table. SFL, save for later. Whoa! He's hot! Who are you? What are you wearing? This fucking guy. No, hold on. Now, hold on a minute. This guy hangs out in a fucking esoteric shop wearing no shirt at all, but wearing that instead. What the fuck, bro? Shadowy figure stands at the other side of the room.
The reading can begin now.
What the fuck? Who are you? Are you Lysander? For a moment, I don't know if they're talking to me or if another customer's come in. It only takes a brief inspection to check there's no one else around, though. It's just us. This way. Who the fuck are you? And where is your shirt? Where is your shirt? Bro, you can't just walk in wearing a veil and no shirt. You look like a motherfucking Baldur's Gate character. Okay, they gesture, opening. Sure, you're hot. You're getting a tarot reading or wallowing in my misery while I wait for Evie to finish up. And that could take, what, 3 hours? I wouldn't be surprised if Master Lysander kicks her out. Working on my mouth, however, I remember something. Sorry, I didn't book a session. My friend is already in there with your colleagues, so...
On the house. Your soul looks like it craves some advice.
What the fuck? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? Ah. You're probably right. I do crave some advice. My soul's kind of fine. You don't need to bother. Is it now?
Mind you, my colleague won't appreciate you digging a hole in our floor without good reason.
Their eyes pointedly aiming at my leg, my rapidly bouncing leg. I stop immediately, heat creeping up my face.
Allow me to insist. I can see it in your eyes, darling. The need for answers.
No one I just want to be clear that no one dresses like this. Unless they're going to, like, a convention or the Renaissance Festival. I bite my tongue not to respond to the endearment. Okay, but, like, I'm sorry. The main character, unrealistic. Because if this guy came up and started talking to me like that, I probably would swoon. Because they look at him. Okay? And he come over and start, like, basically flirting with me, I'd be like, well, shit. Every coherent thought abandons my brain. Yeah, because he's standing there without a shirt on. Is it true that today's been odd? But of course this person, every day is weird. There's no business otherwise. Come, let's see what I can do for you. Well, maybe I can get a funny prediction to add to the pile. Way more entertaining than sitting here staring at the ceiling for God knows how long. I stand up from my seat, and their smile broadens. Inside the room, the psychic stands in front of a bookshelf, their fingers hovering over the spines of many books neatly tucked inside. It's a small place that barely has space to move around. The air is heavy, charged with different smells mixing together in a distinct perfume. Please close the door and take the seat. I reluctantly look back at the waiting room. There's an odd pressure in my chest I can't get rid of. No, I've never been intimidated by places like this. I'm not about to start now. I push the door until it's sealed, sending a flurry of some kind of sparkling powder from the floor. Thank you. As I take my seat, the seer starts rummaging around. I seize the opportunity to scan the rustic bookshelves, finding many trinkets I've seen in other occult shops. Voodoo dolls, skulls. Some of these books have to be fake. The Whim of a Butterfly, the Three-Eyed Serpent, Guardian of Knowledge. Wait, I recognize those. The Age of the Great First Pacts, The Courtship of Errant Souls, Cycles and Traditions. Grandma had these books. Excuse me, how common are these books? If their gaze to me, then follow my finger pointing the dust-toned spines of the allegedly extremely rare tomes of Grandma's collection. As common as they can be. That's not helpful at all. Do not be impatient, Sue. We've barely just started. I never told you my name, bruh. I never said my name. How do you... I smile slowly.
The one between told me about you. They knew you would come to me today.
Okay. One between. Your eyes on fire, sir. When they finally sit in front of me, they place a small notebook near the edge of the table. It's shabby, to say the least. The faded cover still has some visible white lines, but I can't make any sense of the drawings they used to form.
I have been waiting for you.
Quite impatiently, may I add. A mortar and pestle join the book on the table, as well as a slim wooden box and an ink bottle with a brush seated on top. It has been quite an eventful day, has it not? My face drops a bit, but I'm quick to cover it up. By the way there, Grin widens, I can tell I failed. No need to be so surprised. You, more than anyone else, should be familiar with the ways of the occult. There's no way they know about me or my family. They're surely only reciting a speech they use to impress every client. Bruh, just listen. You are literally drawing spooky pictures, and I feel like maybe it's time to open your mind, you know? Inside it, there's the slightest spark of curiosity. Share your thoughts with me. My thoughts?
You have some, don't you? Who are you? How do you know that? What do you want?
Oh, there's like scars on his hand. On their hands? They. Scars on their hands. Choose the first thing that crosses your mind, whatever it may be. You see, the key to getting acquainted with one's psyche lies in spontaneity.
Your mind, your inner self, knows more about what haunts you than you do yourself.
Wait, before you start, I have to warn you, I don't believe in this kind of thing. I don't mean to disrespect your work, but you may be wasting your time with me. You don't really believe that, do you, Miss October? Forgot my last name was October. There's a deliberately crafted balance inside you. You refuse to believe, but I can see you are quite sensitive to the ways of the common folk. To the ways the common folk consider unorthodox. The pointed pause as they tilt their head. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Your family's influence, yes? Mouth opens to ask, but I'll stop myself. They know what I'm about to say, and I know what they would answer. The one between told me. You must know then how the minds of a chosen few are prone to connecting with unusual places and forces. The air becomes stiff and dense around me, and the shadows behind their figures seem to elongate until I can make out the shape of a tower. Just who in the hell are you?
They know me as the guide. Consider me a friend of yours, or an ally. Yes, that may suffice.
Who knows you as that? Their demeanor shifts from a slight caution to a veiled challenge, fingers lacing on the table. Those I ate, of course. A guide provides guidance, Sue. It's your task to find the answer. If you're set on walking this new path, you have to start from the beginning, with a well-forged conviction. I don't think I follow. Only natural, darling. It's my duty to help you understand. Please don't call me that. I think they can call me that. I don't think I want to go through with this after all. I'll wait outside. Chair scrapes against the floor as I stand up and reach for the door.
Wait. I know about your nightmares.
They know about my nightmares. I know all about them. But the vision haunting you for years now, Sue.
Please stay. I just wish to help you. Give me a minute of your time. Let me prove my good intentions to you.
If you insist. I should be working on you. They've returned, have they not, since you came back to Fayborn? How'd you know that? And please don't say the one between told me. They swallow hard. Not a word comes out of their mouth. Instead, they tremulously gesture to the chair I abandoned. Fuck. Sit back down. Cold bites at my fingertips. They did tell me about you. They said you'd pose my greatest challenge, my final duty. First, I must confess I didn't quite understand what they saw in you. But now, having you in front of my very eyes, I can see you are branded. Marked. Marked? By it. By the Midnight Tower. My words die in my throats. So it is true. I didn't believe it at first. Humility is for me, as is human nature, a learning process.
Were you anyone else, I wouldn't have offered you my aid. I wouldn't entertain the idea of asking you to stay.
Dear.
But when I saw you, I understood. You truly are a special one.
Wow. Thanks, Thanks. Yes, confident life has tried to bend you to the ways of others, and still you have prevailed. I can see why it has marked you. Words collide with each other in my head. Midnight Tower, the name reaches for a spot in my brain, begging to be scratched, be remembered.
In good faith, I shall grant you the answer to one question and one question
Fucking hell.
only, in hopes to prove myself no charlatan.
After that, I ask you allow me to start the session. I promise it'll be nothing but beneficial to you. The stranger across the table waits patiently, but never stops looking at me. Can I ask anything I want? Of course, anything. And you'll answer truthfully without all this.
I'm no actor.
I'm no
This right here is who I am, and this, what I'm most proud of. My work, my calling.
Get an honest answer out of me if I can. So Evie feels when she does this. On edge, vulnerable, and observed. Where could I even start? How could I formulate a question about something I don't understand? Now the question is clear, painfully so. This tower, what is it? I don't know. Really? I'm being sincere. I know as much about it as you do. I can promise you it embarrasses me to admit that. I know of its name, the name it was given, a midnight tower, ancient, alive like you and me. But I know nothing else. It is forbidden for me to know in my current state. Did I just waste my question? Give it another thought. How's the town cursed? I only get one question? What do you guys think? Should we ask about the curse or about me? Okay, so. Oh, I kind of want to switch to the other game now, but I haven't even met the boys! What does it say about me? They lean forward ever so slightly, and I find myself imitating them. I said they told me you'd pose a challenge, one that if I were to succeed would bring me my greatest reward. I was warned to tread carefully as you are gracious and kind, but you are not easily moved, and must not be angered. For a fleeting and heart-wrenching instant, we just look at each other. I can see it in the faint glint of their eyes. They are carefully minding their words, lest something slip. My. Some would think that you're flirting with me. Ah, cute. Ah, cute. They laugh, boisterous and carefree, breaking their carefully studied role. Oh, I wonder. You are not here for love, however, are you? Definitely not. I'd say I'm here by pure chance. Wombatine does not believe in such a thing. That you are here today before me, just like they predicted. It can be nothing if not a matter of divine providence. I decided right there and now. Here and now, it's crossing my mind. Alright, color me interested. Tell me about this patron of yours. They reach up to lower the veil over their face, but I catch the concealed dart of their tongue. My patron, the one between, they were once appointed as the watchtower of the universe. Infinite, turned their knowledge as they learned, grew nourished as they observed. They constructed a world akin to ours, having witnessed the many sins of the human race and our vehemence stride away from the true meaning of life. The one between swore their realm would never walk that path. They knew they could create something better, something grandiose. The butt somewhere, staring at them. I can feel the words stuck in their throat, as if they were in mine, keeping me from breathing. I should not talk about them lightly, however. By contract, I am bound to share only what they give me permission to. In other words, Master Slander hasn't really written down the one between story. And if you say something you shouldn't, you may get fired. Fuck, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Wait, what? And if you say something you shouldn't, you might get fired. Sorry. Yes, you could very well say so. Ugh, they were right about you. Care to share? They said you wouldn't have trouble speaking openly. That is very generous of your patron. I usually get mouthy instead. I'm afraid I would have to agree. I like this person! The chuckle we share thankfully dissipates the tension that lingers in the air. Without another word, they open the last page of the notebook and pick up a silky red ribbon resting at the back cover. Now I've indulged you, so please indulge me. Under my vigilant stare, they tie one of the ribbon around their wrist. They extend their hand to me next, leaving it on top of the table. Your hand, please? I hesitate. Something doesn't sit right with me. This is for a while now, but I realize that you knowing so much about me is unsettling and suspicious. Correct. Say nothing more. Hi, Vic. How's it going? So I'm supposed to believe there's a spirit or higher being that's branded me? The hell does that even mean exactly? What do you win with this? If I stood up and left now, what would you lose? My patron would be disappointed. I don't expect to recruit you or convert you. I merely wish to give you insight. To give you the choice you've never been granted. How goes it? I'm doing good. We're playing a kind of like a spooky cult dating sim game. We're talking with this random dude who is not wearing a shirt. And it's called The Guide, I think. But we are gonna probably switch games here pretty soon. Maybe once I get teleported to the tower or whatever the fuck's happening. I thought this demo would be a little shorter. If I go through with this, you'll let me ask you as many questions as I want, not just one, and you'll answer them. Their shoulders relax with a timid exhale.
I give you my word that after this whole ordeal is over, you will have the answers you seek.
Good. Not that their word means anything, but I'll take it for now. Place my hand on theirs and into my utter disbelief, they flip it over. They don't seem interested in the lines of my palm. Instead, they tie the other end of the ribbon around my wrist with delicacy, and then dip the brush in the ink. As they do, I sneak my other hand into my pocket where my phone is. Something happens, I just press the power button 5 times. Then it's 10 seconds of countdown until emergency services are notified. I sound crazy. Nothing's gonna happen. Tears sobs before the tip of the brush can touch my skin, their eyes finding mine. I give them permission with a curt nod. Oddly fascinating. I thought I'd seen everything. Oil, water riddles, ashes, needles, but this is new. Close my eyes, focusing on almost soothing sensation of the brush caressing me.
Yes, relax. Let your mind wander far, far away, to places you never believed you could go.
Their voice is so captivating, it's impossible not to melt in my seat, concentrating on the feeling of the ink coating my skin. Wow, this is getting sensual. Been granted a glance into the fabric of greatness. Oh my gosh, really? I gotta play, Vic. And is left on top of the table as they draw theirs away. The wood pressing under my finger throbs. The black, empty canvas that covers my eyes, I see something slithering up high in the sky. It's the tower. See it connect with it. The tower. It materialized before me, so alive I could reach out and touch it. There's a lonely path carved up the mountains, disappearing behind a thick curtain of fog. What do you want from me? What are you? Hear metallic shing. Raising goosebumps when it lives, I become aware of the silence of the rumbling of something beneath my feet. There's that strange tickle on the back of my neck again, slowly taking the shape of a pair of eyes. Uh-oh. Something pins my hand to the table. What the fuck? My hand! The pain doesn't strike right away. Fear does. What? Wait, why? Blade of a knife is stabbed through my palm! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! What's happening? Blood seeps through the grooves and stains them red. This dude just stabbed my fucking hand, bro! I can't breathe. Yeah, what the hell? I thought that guy was nice. No, he's evil. He stabbed me. Can't breathe. My sweaty thumb slips away from my phone. I don't know how many times I managed to press button before my body goes numb. I slump over on the table, hands slither along my limbs, sharp nails digging into my skin, pressing me down against the freezing wood. What is happening?
Please don't be scared.
You're not nice at all! I thought I liked you, you poopy head! You stabbed me! I feel betrayed! I feel betrayed. So betrayed. I've never felt more betrayed in my life. I thought we were hitting it off. I don't blink when I raise my eyes to the seer, still sitting calmly in front of me. They look at me with grotesque adoration, placing their hand on top of mine. They're bleeding too, and our blood mixes in an indistinguishable crimson stream. Oh god, creepy little man. Creepy little guy.
We all have to play our part in this.
What the fuck? The face draws close to mine, but I can't recoil. I can't fight this agony, turning my limbs to stone.
I have played mine, and now it's time for you to play yours.
Why would you do this to me, you hot fucking weirdo? I'm so sad. Aw. They raise their fingers to my hair, brushing it off my face. Fight. Fight, Wanderer. Who the fuck is calling me that? Fight! If you want to, oh my god, look at how these fucking letters be wiggling. They be wiggling, really wiggling. I would like to live. I would like to stab this fucking betrayer. I've never felt more betrayed in my life. Oh, Jesus Christ, it got bigger. The text in this game is so funny to me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, you guys. This one. Ah! A strength that should not be within me rushes through my veins, inhuman and raw. My free hand curls around the handle of the knife at a dizzying speed. I yank the blade out from my hand, drawing an arc through the air with my bubbling blood. Whoa. The knife's edge glides across the seer's face. Their flesh resists the blade, skin and muscle pushing back against my grip to no use. I slice this fucker's face. Yeah, get slashed, bitch. I thought we had something. No one plays with my heart. I'm yandere now. Don't fuck with me. I'll kick your ass. Everything breaks like red ribbons carried by the wind. The seer's face explodes in thin strips of meat and blood. Oh my god. Me, I should switch games soon.
No!
Ew. No, he says.
This can't be happening!
I'm sorry, man, but that's what happens when you fuck with me.
This was not the deal!
Well, the last thing I see before white pierces my eyes is the seer's face twisting beyond recognition as the flesh around their mouth tears with a terrifying sound. Get fucked! I am so upset with you, okay? Whatever happens to you, I'm not sad about it. Actually, I'm a little sad. A violent gust of wind pushes me back against the chair. The furniture is lifted into the air, flying around like sheets of paper, and I cling to the knife for dear life. The chair gives in. Gravity pulls me down at a speed that flips my stomach over. It burns. Oh, whoa. Do you guys like my sound effects? Flames lick my skin, burning past my clothes and flesh until they reach bone. I try to open my eyes, only to screw them shut again with a wail, afraid they'll turn into ashes like the rest of me. I can't hear anything but a ringing in my brain. I don't know if my voice is reaching anyone as I scream for help. I crash into something. My bones break one after the other like the keys of a piano being violently played. Oh my god, my bones are breaking. My charred skin comes apart until my raw flesh is in the open? What in the fuck? The raging gale carrying me transforms into a million needles, prickling every spot they can reach. Then there's just silence. Around me and inside me, the sensation of my bones shattering into splinters feels like soft droplets of rain caressing my body. So this must be it. This must be what dying feels like. Shit, you guys, we fucking died. Within the agonizing plague of thoughts tearing my brain apart, there's a clear revelation that leaves no emotion behind. I'm gonna die. Awaken, my wanderer. I'm awake! I see the night sky, pearlescent. Tears glint in the vast darkness of the world, above and below, as far as the eye can see. Soft hands of the void brush my hair away from my face and brace the soles of my feet. I'm standing, or so I think. I can see my bones peeking through the sliced, scorched meat my body once was, and I feel nothing. The fuck? You are here, but you are not. There's no sense of direction. Left and right merge with up and down, and the only points of reference I have are my useless limbs, which, by the way, are being pierced by bones. You are not complete. Something warms, touches my hand. When I look down, there's nothing but the pitiful sight of the thin bones that remain attached to my arm. It's not my body that's being touched, it's me. This is most disheartening. I'd hoped you would. Yes, I had hoped. That's all I could do. Do not fear, my dear wanderer. I will take care of you. All of them have failed me. All of them. But you won't. You won't fail me. Gentle fingers caress my cheek, soothing my aching skin. The words tickle my brain, begging to be released. I won't fail you. Say it. Manifest it. Feel in the depths of your soul. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys, I can't move my mouse. Am dead? Am dead? Someone help me. I can't click it. I had to click this one. Can I click something else? I don't think I can. Shit, that was weird, you guys! My mouse wouldn't move. You are my dear wanderer after all, our last beacon of hope, the only one that carries my will. Kiss falls on my forehead, and the world lays me down ever so slightly, and in its navel brimming with life, I am left to rest. I'm cradled in the vaporous waves. Laving on the shore this night. Blah, 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 blah. One day we'll heal. One day we'll heal. It'll be glorious. This will be my parting gift to you. Shooting stars descend from above, sinking into the empty house that I am. Inside me they stretch and twist, sewing me back together stitch by stitch. Then there is light. My eyelids still sticky from over my unfinished and hollow eyes part to reveal a shining silhouette. The world groans with animosity, with hatred. The sky turns red for the briefest of instants before it settles back into a deeper blue. You never give up, do you? Breaking into my sacred chest, taking my wanderer away from me. What the fuck? Who is that? Who the fuck are you? Is this person not the voice I'm hearing? Your cruelty knows no limits. A gas tears through my body as life is breathed into me once more, the pain numbing and suffocating, but there's no chest for me to clutch. Our time together comes to an end. I will see you soon, my dear wanderer. I will see you soon. Ah! Heck. A dream? It all was fuck. The red and black dots burned my corneas, mixed with tears glazing over my eyes, making it difficult to focus on what's in front of me. I catch a faint chant of crickets in the distance. My skin shivers and I look at the clogged sky. Freezing. I prop myself up on my elbows, coughing and spitting the patches of grass from my mouth. Suddenly, every sensation crashes into me at once. Everything. It burns. I ball my hands into fists, only to be rewarded with a wave of sharp, white-hot pain. I try to gulp down every breath, but the air gets caught between my wheezing ribs. Someone save me! Under my skin, something's moving. Ow! I claw my arms at my throat, trying to tear off the lumps under my nails. The pain. I can't. I collapse on my side. Blades of grass scratch my sizzling skin. A single drop of rain falls on my forehead. Fine, Sue. You'll be fine. Clenching my jaw tight, I catch one breath after the other. I'm made of fucking nose. I don't have any skin. Probably what happened. I don't know how long I wait before the agony tearing me apart finally ebbs away. The first coherent sensation that takes over is the smell of wet grass and dirt. I sit up. This sudden motion turns my stomach upside down, but I force myself to my feet. I look down, gasping at the sight of blood dripping down my forearm. There's a swollen, gaping cut in the middle of my palm. What the hell just happened? I take in my surroundings. Trees stand as far as the eye can see. The hill I seem to be on top of slinks down and back up, spreading into endless mountains. My head. Memories spring forth as if from an opened faucet. That seer clearly knew about me. I remember talking with them. Remember the hot pain in my hand and the adrenaline surging through my veins, but then nothing. Can't recall a single thing after that. Did they drug me? Was I hallucinating? My phone, I have to check my phone. Thankfully, it's still in my pocket in one piece. There's no signal at all. No internet connection, but I dial Evie's number anyway. Alright, okay, I'll call emergency number. But come on. There should be a network tower somewhere. Not if we're in a different world! Taking a deep breath, I put the hem of my shirt between my teeth and rip off a piece of fabric. I manage to tightly wrap the cloth around my hand. It doesn't take long to turn red, but I can only hope it does some good until I find help. Moon peeks over the clouds, its pale light bouncing off something buried in the mud. There, covered in blood, is the knife. I cut them back, didn't I? I cut that person's face. I never held a knife in my hands with the purpose of hurting someone or defending myself. As I grab it now, I don't feel the strength from before, but an unsettling pressure in my chest. Make them in handy. They might come back to finish the job. It's terrifying to think about. Let's get a move on. I want to meet someone! I fit my phone in my palm. There's no signal. You are in... Look at this. Does that look like a normal place? Or a road I can get to? There's some kind of band tied around the tree, which means people must be living nearby. This could be a pilgrimage route. Or a camping zone. Maybe there's rocks or a land. Or maybe you're in the fucking Feywild, bitch! Flapping of wings breaks the silence. A group of crows sit on the branch right above my head, tilting their beaks at me. I speed up, moving my phone around to catch even smaller bar of signal. The crows follow me, bouncing from tree to tree, trying to guess where I might be going. I only knew to begin with. Fuck, I'm not close to Feyborn at all, am I? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. A reddish light flickers in the forest below, standing in amongst the dark green of the landscape. There's a fire! There's someone down below! I'm saved! Run! Thick clouds dispersed to reveal the moon, as if she wanted to give me her blessing. I've never seen the moon look so big. It shines so brightly it illuminates the whole forest like a... Uh-oh. That is... But I... No, wait a second. Whatever they did to me, whatever's going on, it's just in my head. Nothing else. No, something's wrong here. My heart starts pounding loudly in my ears. The tower's there, just like in my dreams. Standing infinitely tall right before my eyes. It exists. It's real. Magnificent, isn't it? Ouch! A sharp flash of pain drills the inside of my skull. The light of the moon becomes unbearable as I turn away, clutching my forehead. What the hell did they do to me? Frigid sweat rolls down my spine. There's suffocating pain in my chest. I need to find help soon. I glance back at the fire, trying not to let the massive tower on the horizon drag my attention away. There's definitely someone down there, but I don't know if my body will hold out long enough. We gotta find them. We gotta find them. Whoa. Whoa. I gotta go find them. Once we meet the first romanceable person, we will. Well, maybe we'll finish with this. I do have more spooky games though. We could definitely play more next time. It's been fun. Could be a shelter, some teenagers. Honey, it's so funny how delusional people are, and it's just like, you gotta know you're in a crazy land, and you should just figure out what's going on. I keep walking. Why is the text like so crunchy? Murmur of the wind is my single companion. At least the strange wooden lamps framing the path offer an adequate source of light. Hi, Miss Boy. What was that? I look around, wary of any movement. But after a couple seconds holding my breath, nothing happens. There's a strange chill in the air. Now that I pay attention, there's not a sound to be heard. I freeze. A long shadow stretches up amongst the jagged trunks, disappearing behind the trees. There's a figure standing at its end, remaining completely still. I can't see their face, but they're completely clad in black, their clothes tight against their skin. Their head begins to swivel from left to right, searching for something. Searching for someone. Me! Hey! Come over! They found me. But I didn't hear anyone following me. No, they would have jumped me by now if they'd noticed me, right? Whispers come from where the stranger lingers. A sharp ray of moonlight pierces through the trees, bathing them in light. Ah! Oh my god! What the fuck? I thought I was gonna be one of the characters! I hate that! Oh god! Ah, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? No! Get it off the screen! I hate it! What the hell is that? Exactly my question! Go away! I don't want to look at it. I grip the handle of the knife with all my strength, taking a step back. The hairs on my arms stand on end as I take in the vicious, putrid flesh of the creature before me. Its skin sizzles when the light brushes its arms, long and knotted together like rotten chunks of meat. One sprouts after the other from a pool of mingled bodies, keeping it standing. Oh God, Jesus God. Ew. Why does it know my name? I slam my hand over my mouth, stifle a whimper. Familiar metallic stench reaches my nostrils as I press my lips together in a poor attempt to keep the blood on my hand from seeping into my mouth. Ooh. A retch turns in my stomach upside down. This is a nightmare. This can only be a nightmare. The creature doesn't move. Its elongated head keeps pivoting from one side to the other like a watchtower. Where's my savior? I need a savior. Please, someone save me. Uh-oh. I don't know if I clicked on anything. No. Uh-oh. Find Sue. The campfire. The campfire. Did I click it fast enough? I gotta go, man. I don't know what else to do. Someone help me. I'm running into the bushes and the branches. That was a fucking timed. That was so fast, you guys. That was supposed to click something so fast. I need to get out of here. Sue! The mud becomes heavy and sticky under my feet, but I keep going. The ripples of smoke come closer, and so does the tower. Keep going, keep going. Ugh. My leg sinks into the soil all the way up to my hip. I try to yank it loose, bending over and pulling with all my strength, but it doesn't budge. Well, I'm fucked. Please, come on. A hand sprouts out of the ground. It coils around my free ankle, lumpy fingers, creepy skin. Oh, God! Jesus! Ah! Ah! No! Another takes hold of my elbow, pulling me down. My cheek presses against the putrid mud. Well, we're fucked, boys. The joints in my arms and legs stretch to a painful limit that has me crying out. Ugh! Something heavy falls on my back. The last breath of air I take is plagued by rotten and thick liquid that pools in the back of my throat. Sue, Sue! I'm sinking. I'm being dragged down. Down. And then nothing. This was not supposed to happen. Why did you do that? Tell me. You are smarter than that, stronger than that, aren't you? I refuse to believe I was wrong about you. You are not done. Okay, listen. We are not done, my wanderer. You shall rise again, but beware, I will not be there to snatch you from the great void's hands forever. Awaken, and this time, do it for good. What the fuck? Huh? What? What was I doing? Force around me slowly comes back to life. There's a tingle on my fingertips and a foul taste in my mouth. What? Great. Eating dirt rhetorically and literally. Tower's still there, waving its invisible hands at me. The feeling of urgency beating somewhere inside me creeps up to the forefront. Okay, I know. Yeah, I was running away from whatever the hell that is. Okay, well, last time I tried to go to the fire and then I died, so maybe we'll go back downhill. I'll just go back. I can't. If I look at it then. Running echo of the thunder marks the first step that I take back downhill. I grip the knife harder, walking quickly as I can. What was a challenging climb now turns into a maddening descent that numbs my senses. Damn it. My feet get tangled, catapulting my body forward. I tilt my shoulder to brace my fall, and I skid through the mud so my head bumps a giant root of a tree. Before I know it, I'm mustering all the strength left in me to stand back up. There must be a road at the bottom of the hill, right? Maybe I'll be lucky and find one before I have to go all the way down. Literally running toward the thing killed me, so maybe I'll find a country house. An old couple living here in the middle of nowhere? Keep going, Sue. Keep going, and then I'm sure I'll... I stop. A few feet away from me, someone stands completely still, almost merging with the trees. Not again! No! The fog slithers around their feet, licking the edges of a pair of long legs. I'm saved. I'm saved. No. Remember the last time it was that fucking mouth guy with a million mouths. I don't like that. Heart bulging my chest, I resume my running. This time with purpose. Hey over there. Please, can you help? Fucking Christ, it's bad! No! I told you! This motherfucker! Go away! I hate it! I hate it here! Get away from me! Ugh. Everywhere I go, I can't escape it. I went down the hill, I went to the fire. It keeps coming after me. What stands in front of me is made of the fabric of nightmares, the threads holding every scrap of madness in this world together. Its head swivels all the way back to face me, poisoned flesh squelching with the twist of its misshapen neck. It holds itself like a scared little kid, and moany gurgle emerges from a mouth brimming with teeth. Sue. What? Sue? Its body shudders. Its many legs sewn together in the middle cause it to trip when it tries to take a step toward me. No, those are not legs. I watch as it struggles to get back up, standing tall on a pile of disfigured bodies. What in the fuck? Mud covers its disgustingly tender skin and it wails my name once more. The cold clings to the tips of my fingertips. with the tips of my fingertips to the back of my head. It pounces on me in the blink of an eye, jaws wide open. Fight! I raise the knife. It sticks into the monster's shoulder, forcing a watery yelp out of it. Please, I can't do timed. The force of the impact knocks me down away anyway, but instead of falling on top of me, the beast rolls away onto its side, writhing in pain. I only saw fight. I don't see any of the other ones. No, no, Sue. I run. I don't care about the painful burn in my legs as I race downhill without looking back. Around me, every inch of the forest melts into a senseless blur. A harrowing screech pierces the night. It's following me. It's following me. Don't look back. Don't look back. Just keep running. Keep running. Ouch. I crash into something with enough force to knock the air out of my lungs. Fucking ran into a tree. The sky spins as I'm pushed back, then abruptly stops. The moon stills high in the clouds. A hand closes around my wrist. Yeah, who is it? And pulls me upright before I have the chance to hit the ground.
Gotcha.
Ah, hello! Oh, Jesus Christ, you're not a creepy monster with two mouths. Thank God! My savior! Thank God, whoever you are, weird man. A strong arm sneaks around my waist. Whoa! Oh my. Pulling me against a solid body. My hands move up to brace myself against it, and when I tilt my head back, still disoriented, there's a man looking down at me with a smile.
You sure are a quick one, ain't ya?
What?
Ooh, took me a while to catch up.
Why are you... I'm sorry. Why is this guy like Western? Why are you Western? You look... You do not... Okay. Sure. Sure. Whatever. I open my mouth to say something, but only a whine makes it out. The thing, it's coming! I cling to the man, trying to warn him with my eyes.
Oh.
He seems so confused for a moment, but then his lips pull back in an easy smirk, and he pats my head with a familiarity that feels entirely too strange to me. It's comforting somehow. I didn't realize how scared I really was until now.
Oh, poor bunny. Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
What the fuck? Tall man. Tall man. Before I dare to say anything else, a scream erupts from the shadows. My muscles tense and I unconsciously shift closer to the man, feeling his laugh rumbling through my bones. You're safe with me. It's just a little guy. His arm curls around my shoulders, but I quickly push him away enough to look at his face. What? Are you crazy? Ah! No! Go away! I hate it! Wah! Dashing through the trees, the monster hurtles toward us. Its mouth parts open to let out another shriek as I instinctively scream in reply, squeezing my eyes shut. A gust of wind almost throws me off balance, but the man's arm tightens around me, protectively, keeping me steady. I shield my face against his shoulder and hold on tight as the storm whips my skin. It's alright, nothing to be scared of. I slowly open my eyes again. He's smiling at me, his hand moving up to tousle my hair. Who are you, and why are you touching me? You're very handsome. Where's your shirt? Where's your shirt? See? A bit ugly, but nothing you can't handle. I turn around, heart beating in the back of my throat. Ah! I jump back with a loud gasp, stumbling against the man's chest. They ain't that dangerous when alone. A pack, though, that's something else. The creature remains immobile, floating in midair, its many arms stretched toward us, mouth open in a pained wail as it helplessly tries to shake off whatever's keeping it frozen in time. It oozes something thick and oily that detaches from its body and stains the grass underneath. It slowly disintegrates and then quickly regenerates. The sight teases a spot in the darkest corner of my eye. Let's get rid of this one, I look at him. There's not a sliver of fear in his face. The wind returns in force and I grunt, protecting my face with my arms. The beast chokes out a painful scream. The birds in the trees nearby fly away at the spine-chilling sound. I peek through my hands and watching as the monster crashes against a tree, and then another and another. The deafening noise exploding wood muffles the creature's voice as the fog in the distance swallows it. Silence falls over the entire forest. I lower my arms, taking in the sight of the scene before me. The trees in the line of fire are barely standing, teetering on what little remain. This guy just fucking blasted this thing through like 6 trees. Problem solved. Oh, did you post them in the Discord? I haven't looked yet. See, wasn't that scary, was it? A grin pushes at his cheekbones, showing all his teeth. His incisors are slightly pointy. And only now do I realize how much he towers over me. Who the fuck are you, dude? Hell yeah! What's a bullet? Oh, a bullet belt. Like a belt that you put bullets in. He's huge. Massive, even. I swallow as I crane my neck back to look directly at his single beaming eye. Bruh, this man just caught me and saved my life, and he's like really, really big and handsome and charming. I was like, I really want to go for the broody elf, the broody like dark-haired elf guy. But like, hello, my savior. Thanks.
Huh.
No big deal. Happy I got here in time. Right in time. Yes, listen, I think I was abducted. I think I've been drugged, and I lift my bloody hand. Damn, that doesn't look good. Yeah, I did what I could, but where are we? Could you drive me to the hospital?
Well, this is the woods beyond, which is bad. We shouldn't be here.
Why are you here then? Aha. Just make that up. No, of course not. He rubs the side of his neck, eyes surveying the forest around us, searching for something. Well, this is awkward. Really overhear him as he mumbles to himself, but I have to agree wholeheartedly. Are you lost too? Is that it? He makes a weird face, as if the thought of him getting lost were something alien to even suggest. Not at all. This is just hard to explain. I'm not an expert or anything. I'm not used to getting stabbed either, if I'm being honest. Could you take me to the hospital?
Yeah.
The hospital? Yeah, sure. We have to get you checked so we can get to the hospital. Yes? Something's fishy about this guy. Okay, you cannot betray me. I've already been betrayed by one beautiful person, and I can't be betrayed again. I can't fucking do this, okay? Please don't betray me. I will cry. I'm an emotional person, and when I think somebody is cute and then they stab me in the hand, that makes me very upset. This is trust issues the game. Yeah, I thought that we were having a nice conversation with the guy who was like, haha, you're so funny. And then he like giggled when I said something like he was flirting with me. And then he stabbed me in the hand and turned into an insane creep. So I have trust issues, and I don't want to see that creepy monster with 2 mouths ever again. Thank you. Even if you sort of saved my life just now, it doesn't mean he... Wait. Saved my life? I was afraid of the thing. Wait, what the hell was that? What was what? That thing! The thing that attacked us! Don't think too much about it, alright? What? What? How am I supposed to not think about it? You saw it! I agree with myself in game. What's with this headache? Uh-oh. Bye, man. Then I don't know your name. I squeeze my eyes shut, trying to clear my mind. There's a loud mumble in the back of my head, trying to push itself forward. Invisible claws close around my skull, sending pain shooting through my bones as they tighten their clutch.
Hey.
You alright? My heart hammers against my chest and my stomach churns, the little food still in it, forcing me to slap a hand over my mouth. I cough hard as something sticky coats my lips. There's a lump of viscous and purulent substance sitting on my palm, mingling with blood. The knife wound in my palm, now red and black, it's dirty with mud and specks of grass. Damn it. An acidic tingle runs down my arm, pooling at the wound. My teeth grind together to stop a heave from leaving my throat. Can you hear me? What's going on? Help! Help me! Random Western man! I need assistance! I'm dying! I'm puking out black shit! My hand is stabbed! His hand is hot on my back. Ooh! His voice rings loud in my ears, piercing my brain and joining the whispers already torturing it. Damn it, not now. The pain forces me to double over as the cries echoing in my mind reach their peak. Hey, hey, look at me. Help me. My knees give way until I have to crouch down. If you betray me, Eye Patch Man, I will find your family and destroy everything you love. Thank you. His calmness reaches out to me like a friendly hand. He sits on his haunches in front of me, bouncing on the balls of his feet for a minute. I raise my eyes to meet his own. Oh, I raise my eyes to meet his own, giving him my silent approval. You're going to be fine. Focus on my voice, will ya? I'm from Texas. I let the gruff but gentle drawl of his voice wrap around me, closing my eyes as a shuddering breath escapes me. I'm gonna take care of your hand now. Take your hand? Oh, wait, what does that mean? Are you gonna cut it off? I have trauma. I'm gonna take your hand. I nod, stretching on my arm. His fingers are long, his palms wide and slightly calloused. He covers my good hand completely, giving it a firm squeeze. I breathe out shakily. He's so warm. I like him. You're gonna be fine. I'll get you out of here. For now, we are gonna breathe together. Follow my lead. I used to do that with Evie back in high school. I know this. I can do this. Yes. My voice sounds pathetic, weak, but he smiles. Let's go. He breathes in and then out. I have a sudden urge to chuckle at the rough sound he makes. I steady myself, following him, gripping his hand hard. I focus my body, my throbbing pulse, on the ground I'm sitting on and my heart beating strongly where our hands meet. I run away from the insistent murmur grazing at the nape of my neck and from the tendrils digging into my brain. Oh, I have a mind flayer parasite inside me. I let the air fill my lungs completely until my chest is tight. And then release it when he does. That's it. Deep breaths all the way to your Kelly Bailey. Your Kelly Bailey. I choke on a bark of laughter, opening my eyes to look at him. He gently rubs the back of my hand with his thumb. To my what? What the hell is that? No talking, just breathing. I obey, begrudgingly. Close my eyes again, and the dread knotting my chest subdues. My muscles relax. My body is heavy, as if I were back on my bed, too comfortable to move. I like this person. How are the other people gonna measure up? The air flows through me with ease now, and I cling to the feeling of security it gives me. I'm in control once again.
Yeah.
That's it. You got this. Yay! Shake my head as my eyes open once more to his smirk. It comes so easy to him. I'm happy that I'm not alone. There's a strong grip, don't you? Ouch. I'm crushing his fingers between mine, twisting them in positions that don't look too comfortable. And yet, I'm frankly sure he's teasing me by the way the corner of his lips twitch when I release him. Aww, this is so sweet. If he betrays me, I will cry. I let go, mumbling an apology under my breath. He shakes his head in disregard, raising his fist up at me. Well done. I can't stop a smile from climbing up my face. I knock my fist against his. Wow. Wow, it's so handsome. Now let's take a look at you. How do I like... Oh my god, maybe I don't want... Oof. I just wanted to see if there was like a thing where I can take the text box away. I don't know if there is. He winks at me, producing a handkerchief from the sleeve of his tunic. Look at how handsome! Kind of looks like a werewolf.
Here. Let me clean that pretty face of yours.
What kind of accent was that, bro?
Here. Let me clean that pretty face of yours.
That was okay. I chuckle as he reaches down to my chin, rubbing the soft cloth against my skin and swiping it over my lips. I let him work in silence, watching as he scrunches his brow in concentration. For a moment I forget it's blood that he's cleaning on my face. I just become absorbed in the golden hue of his eye and the little wrinkles around his lashes. There's a familiar warmth about him that puts me at ease. Then, the handkerchief gets stuck on my right cheek. Something tugs at my peach fuzz and I groan. Sorry, you have a bit of... goes with a little more strength, but I don't exactly feel it. There must be a thick patch of mud there, because it takes a while for the handkerchief to make contact. Why is he smirking like that? You having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots, can't you tell? Painting a beautiful stranger's face in the middle of the woods is one of my many hobbies.
As cute as that smile is, you don't want to be eating mud, right? Well, close your mouth.
Well, close your mouth. So you're that kind of guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Seems satisfied. He pulls away and I catch a glimpse of something jet black and shiny laying between the folds of the cloth. Huh? I give my fingers a quick shake, but only seems to cling to my skin even harder. Ugh, can't only hope it'll flake off later. Much better. I'm pretty good if I do say so myself. He's flirty. I offer him a friendly enough snort in return. I hope so. Holds the handkerchief and sews it in his tunic, stretching a hand out to me. When are you gonna tell me your name, strange man? Yelping when he almost sends me flying against his chest the moment he pulls me to his feet. Oops, sorry. Fine, thanks.
Amon. The name's Amon. At your service.
Ew, nice to meet you, even in these circumstances?
Uh-huh.
Not ideal, The hand he keeps on my shoulder anchors me to the ground. Strange and absolutely uncalled for. Need to lean in closer to him. I don't understand how he's so warm with only that coat draped over his shoulders. Maybe it's just that I'm freezing. With a shudder, I raise my head to eye him. So, the hospital is afar? Ah, shit! The bushes around us rustle, silencing me. I tell the sound of footsteps apart from the howling of the wind. Oh, shit. Okay. Vivi! Views directly at the myriad of trees and leaves, a shielding... blah, blah, blah. There's a person. Eyes catching this one. Fog. Who the fuck? Then someone emerges from the shadows, announced by their pants and groans. A lean man whose face is obscured by a heavy hood leans against the nearby tree. Finally. Ugh.
Finally. My legs.
They push themselves out from a row of trunks. Something my brain clicks when the moon lights up their form. I'm reminded of the seer, of the mysterious aura surrounding them. Vivi, damn, you took your time. If I had to fight off a voidy, you know.
This is your fault. You ran off by yourself without a warning. I'm not as fast as...
Vivi? Question mark? Same, Kyrian. Probably gonna go here pretty quick. I think this is one of the romance options. Let me see. Yeah, that's that guy. Are they friends? They should kiss. Cool. And there's like another guy. Where'd it go? It's quite cute as well. Man, I'm sad this is only a demo. When is it gonna come out for real? When is it gonna come out for real? Let's see. What does it say about this game? Last year? To be announced. Oh. Major updates. Okay, the extended demo is live. Okay, so this is an extended demo.
Yeah.
Look what I found. You're so beautiful! You're not as nice as the one who saved me, though. Newcomer brushes away the leaves clinging to his cloak, taking their hood off at once. A pair of venomous green eyes fall on me, unamused, cold, regarding me from head to toe before flickering back to Amon. Is this it?
Uh-huh.
Smells human to me. You're the expert. You've never smelled a human? That you know of? Right. Sorry to interrupt, but take my bloody hand in the air. I'm hurt. If you could be so kind as to take me to the hot. Silence, human. You will only speak when spoken to. What the fuck? What a douche. I hate him. Just kidding, I hate him. I wanna punch him in the butt. I wanna punch him in the butt. You know who was nice to me? The other guy, Amon.
Hey now.
Yeah, tell him, Amon. We're friends. I blink stunned. For a moment, I think I've imagined it. But they keep their eyes trained onto mine with raw disgust. I find myself at a loss for words.
We do not have time for this nonsense. All of the circles have been summoned.
All of them? Perhaps the sudden breaking of one of the most critical and universal rules of our existence is not an emergency for you, but it is for the rest of us.
Huh.
I mean, it doesn't look that deep to me. I can tell. I glanced between them, mouth still parted like a fish grasping for air. Right. As much as I'm thankful to you, Amon, if you could just, you know... And I'm sure you two will have time catch up after I'm taken care of. Oh yeah, Bunny, this is Vivi, my little sibling. They're siblings? They're a bit rough around the edges, but they're a good kid. Oh, non-binary. I love that. Did he completely ignore me? Wait, what did you just call me?
It's Lord Envy, if you must address me.
Oh my god, I want to punch him. I want to punch them in the face. Lord Envy, the broody, angry elf. We love it. But enough frivolities. There's no time to lose. You're coming with us if you value your life. In silence. What the hell? A suggestion I see. Okay, no. I'm coming with you to the hospital. In fact, if you have a signal on your phone, you can just call an ambulance, and I'll be glad to disappear from your sight. What do you mean? Are you threatening me? I'm merely warning you. If you look around, you'll most likely understand that you are not exactly in a field of roses. I can tell, thank you. Can you now? I clench my fist as a wave of anger rushes through me. Dude, I got a knife. They're insulting me right to my face, as casually as if they were discussing the weather. What the fuck, bruh? What the fuck, bruh? Well, I want to kiss them, though. We'll be nice this once, and if you act up, I'll fuck you up. Is there a romance guide to this game? Should we be mad at them, or should we try? We'll be nice, just this once. Alright, Sue, just breathe. You're better than this. Don't give them the pleasure of knowing that they've rattled you. Yeah. Every nerve in my body jittering. Listen, I just want to go home, or to the hospital, or to a police station. Just point me in the right direction, and I will leave you alone. Both of them share a glance. One I cannot quite read. Leaves? I'm starting to get impatient. It can't be so hard to just tell me where I can go to get help. Which means maybe they're not as harmless as they want to appear. Well, Amon at least. This Envy person is definitely not nice in appearance either. A little bit complicated, as I told you before. Scratches the back of his head and then his chin. Envy merely clicks their tongue. There's no such thing as a police station here. I suck in a breath and force myself to ignore their disdain. Okay, can I borrow your phone then, please? Starting to believe they don't want me to leave. and it's unsettling at best. We don't have those here either. I nail my eyes shut. I nail my eyes into his like a pair of stakes. He's sweating. Sure, not suspicious at all. Just who the hell are you two? Taking a few steps back, the woods suddenly seemed to close in around me. It's only now that the situation I'm in starts to really sink in. I'm on the verge of fainting before two strangers that don't even look too keen on helping me. I'll go scout the area. Join me in the bridge when you're done. Or not. Without another word, they leave. When their steps become muted by their distance, a choking silence is the only thing left behind. No need to be scared. I swear, we ain't here to hurt you. But you're not here to help me either. Is that it? Yes, I'm here to help you. Both of us are, really. Come on, this way. I'll show you, and hopefully that will clear things up. To where exactly? To safety. Sound good enough?
No.
I promise I'm on your side. The sooner we get out of here, the better, alright? Alright, lead on. I'll follow. Relief washes over his face, but it only makes my nerves flare. Spinning on his heels, he beckons me with a wave of his hand. With an exhausted exhale, I oblige. And I think that is a good place to end, because I gotta go to bed. I kind of want to do this again. We've got a lot of October left, and I've got a few other ones. I downloaded this one called, let's see, Lost? What is it called? Lake of Voices, and it is supposed to be spooky. It is a horror visual novel, where you have to journey across a lake filled with monsters and decide who's gonna die and who's gonna live. And I think that might be kind of fun. But yeah, this was fun. I'm really sad that it's only a demo. Right before this, we played another demo, which was by the artist Crew called Gravehearts, which is about like a bunch of ghosts. So I think I kind of want to do this. Maybe I'll do another one next week. And we can do the spooky one, some more spooky ones that are even spookier. Or perhaps I can do it like on a weekend. Not this weekend because I'll be at a convention, but perhaps what the actually is? What's next weekend? Next weekend's the 25th. Maybe like on a Saturday I can just play like a bunch of them. Ooh, back to back. Or something, because I'd rather play like spooky visual novels than an actual spooky horror game, because I'm a very big baby. As you all know. As I scream at the top of my lungs when a two-mouth creature comes at me. But yeah, this game that I'm playing right now is called Lost in Limbo, and it is a demo. I think they just recently released the extended demo, so it's not quite out yet. They don't have a release date yet. And the other one was like a mobile game. Baby Slaughter, dude, that's me. Let's see. Oh shit, someone's playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see what's up with that. Who's this person? Who are you? Oh, yeah, I like this person. I almost said I like this character. Okay. Let's raid this person who's very cool and it's playing Three Houses. Oh man, I miss Three Houses. I've been playing Awakening, but I kind of want to play Three Houses as well. Because they're coming out with a new Fire Emblem game, you guys. Did you hear? I'm so fucking stoked. I literally found out about it last weekend because I've not been paying attention. I'm very excited about it. Alrighty, friends. We have got the raid started. Okay, yeah, so thanks guys for coming around and watching tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed our spooky visual romance, the what is it, what are they called, the dating sims. I will be back tomorrow. Kava and I are gonna be playing some Final Fantasy tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna be doing something which I already forgot. Oh, Rune Factory, perhaps. So I'll be doing that on Sunday. Damn, it's making me want to play fucking Three Houses. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow again, and on Thursday. This weekend I'm being at convention, so I won't be able to do much. But I will see you all next time, and make sure you copy those raid messages. We're gonna raid a fellow VTuber and say hi there. So if you guys don't mind sticking around, that'd be great. Sleep well, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I hope you also have very pleasant dreams. Take care, everybody. Oh, are we? Hold on. Hold on. Are they sleeping? Hold on. They might be leaving. Oh shit, okay. Good thing. Good thing I checked, because they are going somewhere. Unfortunately. Damn. Okay. We will find somebody else to raid. They literally are raiding out like right now. Let's raid Cam. Cam's playing Dark Souls. That's good. It's that time of night, you know? Alright, there we go. We'll raid Cam and we'll say hi to Cam. Cam messaged me and was like, hey, do you want to play something this weekend? And I'm like, I'm gonna be at a convention. And I literally am gonna like be like, we actually bought a hotel room and everything. So, unfortunately, I will be gone like all weekend. So sad. But anyways, once again, we are gonna raid Cam. I will see you guys next time. I don't really have much else to say, so I'm just gonna pop us on over. Good night, everybody. Take care. See you on the flip side.